Hi, viewers. Welcome to Catch a Glance podcast. I'm your host. My name is Mabel. Thank you for joining me today again. Here with me in the studio, I have a noble person, a wonderful fellow, a special individual. I would want him to introduce himself to our viewers.
Thanks for having me here. My name is Monite, the super duper radio boy.
Thank you, Mr. Monite, for joining me today
Thanks for
in the
having me.
studio. You're welcome. So the topic we're having today is the topic goes to us: Can a relationship survive, thrive without trust?
Hmm. Well, this is a deep question, and it truly calls for debate in our society because most relationship now, you see, with these fundamental elements which makes a relationship thrive is what's missing today, which is trust. Trust, love brings two people together, while trust make them keeps them together. Without trust, believe me, nothing works without trust in a relationship. Talking about speaking from the context of a relationship now, trust. When trust is missing, everything goes south. Nothing happens. Believe me.
Now, personally, you're saying that love cannot thrive without trust, right?
Love cannot thrive without trust because loving you first is trusting you. Don't forget, love has to do with emotions. So loving you, I mean, trusting my emotions to you. I'm keeping all I have with you because I've got my sanity. My sanity is on the line. My emotional security is on the line. So I feel secure. For me to feel secure around you, to love you, then I must have entrusted my emotion to you. That is trust. Now on the line, trust is there. That is the
Now,
basic tool.
now, sir, can trust be rebuilt after broken?
Hmm. This is a difficult one. Trust can be rebuilt after being broken. I'll say yes, it can, because we learn from our mistakes. You know, when you fall, we dust it off, we try again. When trust is broken, a lot of um, a lot of things might be responsible for it being broken. It might be misconception. I might misunderstand you. You might misunderstand me. It's not what you actually think or what I was actually thinking. We found ourselves in places like that at a point in our lives where we misunderstand the other person. That's why it's good we always listen to each other, and this is where communication comes in. When communication is smooth, my dear, the trust gets even deeper and the love is smoother and sweeter.
Do you think that when that trust is broken, that at the time that you feel that it's being rebuilt, do you think it can still grow back to the normal level it was before, or that the foundation is already attacked?
Oh, this is fantastic. Like seriously, I'm speaking now from experience, life experience, because I'm a practical person, I'm a real life person. I speak from real life issues. I've seen love grow even deeper and stronger than what it used to be after being broken. When trust was broken, when all trust was lost, and it looks like, oh, all trust is lost and there is no remedy. Now, if communication now is a two-way thing. Like Mabel, you and I now, what we're doing now is communication. You're speaking, I am responding, right? That's communication. It's between two or more. So there must be a respondent from the other side. So if you are willing to talk and I am not willing to listen, there is no communication. If you are doing the talking and you are talking while I am not responding, then there is no communication. So when both parties are willing to listen to each other and talk it out and iron it all out, why did you do this? Why did you act this way? This was the reason. This was responsible. Now, how do we go? Communication here has to be honest. 100% communication. Believe me, it has to be 100% and it has to be absolute. Now, you come absolutely all out and be honest with each other. This is it, and this is how I keep. There's something that I call nakedness. You have to come naked before each other. I'm not talking about literally coming naked, but you have to come naked in every aspect of your life. Leave no olds bad, and leave no stone unturned. That is the truth. So when the trust is broken in a relationship and you amend it, this comes alive with honesty, right? And smooth and then dedicated, deliberate, precise communication. You just have to be precise about what you're talking about. You have to come all out and then debate about it, talk about it, and find solutions. Don't pass blames. So love will get deeper with smooth communication, and then, you know,
Sir, is love enough to sustain a relationship when suspicion remains? Is
it's
love enough to sustain a relationship while suspicion remains? Yes, someone I know this person is, I don't trust this person, but I love this person. Is the love that, would that love be enough to sustain that relationship even when you are still suspecting that person?
in the first place. Don't forget, loving someone is trusting someone. I won't love you when I don't trust you. For me to love you, that means you're giving me emotional security. And when you're giving me emotional security, that comes along with mental security. It comes along with every other security. So for me to love you is for me to trust you. Love is not enough. I can't love you when I don't trust you.
So
Love without
what
trust,
matters more in a relationship, love or trust, sir?
in my own opinion, trust matters most. Trust comes first.
But you love someone before you trust someone. So how come? Yes, you. For instance, maybe let me assume I see someone and I love the person, and then we started a relationship, and maybe along the line, I discovered that there's something suspicious about this person, and I complain about it, and you see, because of one or two, I'm getting suspicious about that person. Now, don't forget that what brought me and him together is love. Do you understand? Love came before we created that trust in that love. Now I'm asking, can love alone sustain that relationship without trust?
Well, now we head into another topic, which I believe is a discussion, is a topic for another day. Now you say you love someone, then you start
Yes, love
trusting
comes
them.
first before trust,
Love
right?
comes first. I tell you, attraction
You
comes
you, you,
first.
you you don't trust someone you don't love.
And you don't love someone you don't trust.
So what do we do now?
I can't trust you if I don't love you. This is where we get it all wrong. This is where
Yeah.
we get it all wrong. Well, for me, I think you're speaking from the perspective of a woman, because a
Okay.
woman is driven by what she hears. Oh, come on, he told me he loves me, and then you believe him. But for me, I want to see in you that you're trustworthy. I want to see that you are modest. I want to see that I can trust you, because that's what matters. I can see that, yes, this is someone I can trust. If I don't find trust in you, believe me, love is, for me, love is a no. Trust
So
is a
would
yes.
you forgive
Love
a
comes first.
partner who betray you once?
Once.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to go by Baker here, right? As a Christian, my Bible tells me 777 times.
Okay.
Correct? So, has that person offended you 777 times?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You caught your woman with another man,
Cheating.
red-handed.
Yeah.
Will you forgive her and give her 70 times 7 times before you react?
Now, talking about the context of a relationship, and in this context you're talking about,
Mhm.
right? Cheating sexually. Well, for you to go all the way to get down with a man is something premeditated.
Okay, it's
It
not
does
a
not,
mistake.
yes, it's not a mistake. It's not, it doesn't happen by accident. You know, you making love to someone or having sex or getting down with that person was not, it's not a premeditated, it's a premeditated action.
Okay,
So not accidental.
okay,
Definitely, you know what you're doing. You went all the way.
yeah.
But I can consider when it all depends. It's a dicey one, because in there are certain time in certain situation we find ourselves doing things we vowed not to do. Yes. Then don't forget, a woman cheats. She talks about all her worries, then she cheats. But a
Let me
man,
understand you, sir.
a woman
Mm-hmm.
cheats
Mm-hmm.
for what she does not have, or what she thinks she can't have.
What's that? Please explain to us. You know we are new.
Emotional security,
Okay.
financial security. All of these things contribute to cheating. When you don't have that security with your partner, as a woman, you're bound to cheat. When you don't have,
Really?
yes, this is what happens in most relationships. When you ask most women, why did you cheat on your partner? They tell you, he's not giving me enough attention, and I feel he has another girl, there's another lady somewhere. He gives me 5% of his attention, and I believe someone else is getting 95. That's, somehow suspicion sets in. This is why trust is important. So when trust is broken, suspicion sets in, and everything goes south. Believe me.
Wow. So what do we do? What do you advise?
What I advise is you play your cards right. First, I tell young people all the time, love is not enough. Oh, I love him. Oh, he got me flowers. Oh, he took me out. Oh, he took me on ice cream date. No, 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 no. All these are fairy tales. You need to be purposeful. You need to know what you want, what you actually want. First, what's your definition of a real man? What kind of man do you need? Or let me generalize, what kind of partner
Yeah.
do you need?
Sir, I want to comment. You are saying that women cheat for what they don't have. Maybe their partner is not giving them attention.
Yeah.
There's someone giving them attention. They tend to fall for the person giving them attention. Is that what you said?
Most definitely.
Or maybe their partner is not giving them money and they have someone that is there financially for them. They tend to cheat, right?
Definitely.
Okay, now let me assume that he or she is being caught in the act. And
Okay.
then she said she will repent. Okay, and the man forgives her since she has said she will repent. Now, and the man start giving her time and start giving her money, whatever that is making her to cheat, the man start providing. Do you think the woman will stop cheating?
Definitely, when you give her what she wants, she'll definitely stop
Are
cheating.
you sure?
Definitely. But it all depends on the human. We're wired differently, right? Some cheat and will forever remain cheaters. Like for real.
Who are those type that remain cheaters? Because we need to know them.
Well, maybe I'm not a soothsayer, neither am I a magician. Maybe this kind of question now, maybe we'll tell a fortune
I want
teller.
to know the type we should forgive.
I'm not a seer. You know.
And the ones we should not forgive.
But it all depends on understanding. This is where understanding comes in. I tell a lot of people, right, especially ladies, I say, come, date your friend. Someone you're so attached to that you can talk to. Someone you see, oh, this is my friend. You see as your friend. For me, relationship doesn't work without friendship. No, I won't just jump into a relationship with you and feel, oh, we're partners. We can't be partners when we're not friends. Friendship is what translates into other forms of relationship, right? It could translate into business relationship. It could translate into romantic relationship. It could translate into other forms of relationship beyond friendship, right? So don't forget, for me to do business with you or have a business deal with you, first, I need to trust you on that business, So, and we might not be friends. We could be business partners, but at least I can trust you on the business. Now, for me to be your partner, now, either for a moment or for a while or for a lifetime, right? We need to tread carefully. I need to know what you think. I need to know how you feel about certain things. I need to know your do's and don'ts. I need to know your left from your right. I need to know what turns you on. I need to know what turns you off. I need to know what makes you happy and what makes you sad. I need to know those things you don't like in order to draw boundaries. So I won't overstep my bounds. I won't be abusing your right. And then I won't be giving you the, some kind of vibe that is not yours.
Sir, there's a saying that says that people can learn from their mistakes and become better version of themselves. Now, what attitude will you see in that partner that you've lost trust in and say, okay, let me reconsider? What are the type of attitude or vibes you'll be getting from him or her that will make you like, let me try to give him or her a second chance?
Maybe this is a valid one. It all depends on what you want. Yeah, we want different things. Our needs are not much, but our wants are numerous as human, and our wants are unlimited. Always moving on. Always, I want this, I want that. As natural human that we are, it's typical of us, right? But it depends on what you want. But I always advise that you know what you want and go for it. So it all depends on individual prospects. What you see as prospects might not be prospect to me. What you see as valid might not be valid to me. What you see as essential might not be close to essential to me. So it all depends on what you see. Your interest is what determines What makes you forgive over and over again or stay in a relationship and then forgive and then move on?
Thank you so much, sir. You see, relationships are built by imperfect people.
Hmm.
Why trust is essential. Broken trust does not always mean the end. Through commitment, accountability, and forgiveness, relationship can survive and even become stronger after trust is broken. But the issue here is that person really willing to change? Is the person really willing to change? Or is the person trying to buy more time? Because some people may tell you, I've repented, but still behind you, they'll be doing that same thing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when you are trying to rebuild the trust, they are busy doing what they are doing without you knowing. And you know, when you discover that again, it will break you even more. What do you think? Should we just end it before it leads somebody to depression? Or we should keep going because of what society will say?
Now, this is where priority sets in. You make a list of the priority. What do you actually want? As a fact, your goal. What are your goals? What are those things you actually want? This one, A, B, C, right? You want A, you want B, you want C. Now place your priorities. Just make a scale of reference, right? This is what I want, this is what okay, I've gotten 2 of 3. Fine. No human is perfect. So when you say someone is busy buying time, you should be intelligent enough to know when someone truly repents, like you earlier said, right? And then we'll never go back to such again. And then, okay, come on. Well, I failed you first, but I won't fail you again. Believe me. We all make mistakes. So give that chance. First might be a mistake. We say first time is accidental. Second time is what we say incidental. But the third time, my sister, God on the inside. Yes, it's a deliberate act.
So we should forgive the first time, the second time.
It depends. It depends. We all have our limits. We all have our limits. It's just like a
in
rubber.
a nutshell, take what you can take and leave what you can
Take what you can take and leave what you can't.
Thank you so much, our viewers, for listening. Governor says you should take the one you fit take. Leave
Do your best and leave the rest.
leave the one where you know fit take. I beg. Don't because of what people will say and die in silence, because your death will not stop people from going to work the next day. So one, know who you are dealing with. Your partner may be different from my partner. And then the type of trust broken, maybe the one you are feeling that is even broken trust, it may be different from the one another person is seeing as a broken trust. So what we have to do now in this aspect is, like Governor has rightly said, prioritize, know your priorities. Know whether this should be forgiven. Know whether this person really need a second chance. And then when you are giving a second chance, don't forget to watch the attitude of the person you are giving the chances and know whether the person is buying time or actually keen into what you want. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being our subscriber. Thank you for loving what we do. Keep loving us. Keep following us